What a day to be grateful. Gratefulness is something that we need to practice more often, folks. You know, in the hustle and bustle of life, you want to be grateful. We all have dreams. We all have things that we like to achieve. We all run into challenges and problems. But, you know, when you just stir in a little couple of teaspoons of gratefulness here and there, maybe even buckets full, it just makes the day so much better. I'm grateful that we're part of this country. I'm grateful for the United States because, you know, we get to build our freedom. We were all born free, but to be free in a country that allows that, men and women and families have died for our freedom, is just something that I'm so grateful for. Every so often, we all need to be reminded of that, and I think everybody on this call would agree to that, you know. Let's talk about gratefulness. With me, I'm just going to share how I feel about living in America. You know, it's so easy to focus on negativity. It so is. It's so easy to focus on the flaws, okay? In our culture, in our nation, while America is far from perfect, you know, there's room for improvement, but it's clearly the most blessed nation on earth. It really is. I mean, despite all the negativity in our nation these days, I still have so many reasons to be grateful that we live in this great country. I'll give you 4 reasons. Americans enjoy the most liberty. We enjoy freedoms that most other nations can only imagine. I mean, most importantly, the freedom to live out our faith and share it with others, and the freedom to get into business for ourselves should we choose to do so, or the freedom to just go to a store and get something you need. Little things are big things, and a lot of people sometimes just take for granted what we can do in enjoying, you know, our freedom. The second reason I'm grateful is we can choose our own destiny, you know. You've heard it called the American dream. That's not just a saying. You know, we all have dreams. To be able to be free, to be able to achieve those dreams and work on them and learn how if you don't know how is just so nice and something to be grateful about. Because, you know, even those who come from the most modern circumstances can achieve great success with hard work and perseverance. Number 3 is, here's another reason why I'm grateful. Even the poorest Americans are rich. That was hard for me to swallow when I first heard that many years ago because, you know, years and years ago when I had a job and I didn't have a formalized education, I didn't feel like I was rich, you know, living week to week. But our standard of living is one of the highest in the world, and not just for the very wealthy, but also for the regular folks, right? That's something that I'm grateful for. And number 4 is, you may get people disagree with this, but if you really look at it and think about it, everyone is valued equally. I mean, despite ongoing struggles with things like racism or inequality, most Americans view people as fundamentally the same, regardless of wealth and privilege. And America has made larger strides than any other nation on earth to make the system as fair as possible for all our citizens. And there's so many more things to be grateful for. I just thought I'd touch on that. What I like to do sometimes, and I'm going to do it again today, is I like to just sing a few lines from a song because, you know, people like music and it touches your heart. And everybody's heard of this one because it was so famous back in the mid-1800s when this was written. I don't know how many people have heard of America the Beautiful. I guess Catherine Lee Bates wrote the lyrics to this way back in 1895. And it goes like this. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Well, on that note, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for our freedom. I'm grateful for this country. And I'm grateful for another day. So you make it a wonderful day, and don't let anyone steal your dreams, and bye for now.